everybody, and welcome back to the Blue Snot channel. Today I am back with another Sporthop series episode. It's episode number 129, and today I'm about to head to the North Bay and head to San Rafael, as I'm going to be there to watch my first ever college soccer Division II game between Dominican Penguins versus Point Loma Sea Lions. Now, I believe the rules of Division II college soccer is pretty much similar to Division I of college soccer, as there's going to be unlimited substitution, and that if the game remains tied after 90 minutes, we will go to a sudden death extra time, and that if the game remains tied after the two sudden death extra time, this game declare a draw. So yeah, let's hope we're gonna get a good game today. Let's go soccer! I've just arrived at the stadium here. You can see both teams are still doing their pregame warm-up. I'm actually undecided whether or not should I actually sit in the bleacher over here, or actually I just stand here and watch the game, because this is actually a pretty good view to watch the game here on the end line. And I guess maybe my decision will be up to if I have to pay to get into this game, because if I have to pay to get into this game, I might as well just stay here and watch the game here, since it does give you a very good view of the game. Alright, it turns out you do have to pay to go inside the stadium to watch this game. It's only $5, but I thought I might as well just go back to where I was standing in the last clip, because, you know, after all, even though $5 is not very expensive to watch a college soccer game, if you get a chance to watch the game for free and then you get a good view of the game, then obviously you're gonna have to take that option. But just a little bit information about this match. Well, it's that time of the season again where most of these teams are playing their conference opponent, and this game is no exception, as this is a Pac-West Conference matchup. Now, for Point Loma, this is actually the second Pac-West Conference matchup they are facing, and the last one, they drew 0-0 in the last Pac-West Conference matchup. Well, for Dominican, this is actually their first Pac-West Conference matchup of the season, although this season, it has definitely not been a great season for them. They have only won one game out of their opening 6 matches, as they are currently 1 win, 1 draw, and 4 losses. While for Point Loma, they currently have a record of 4 win, 1 draw, and 3 losses. So certainly the visitor is going to be the favorite in this game. But yeah, we shall see how this game is going to go. Hopefully we're going to see a couple of goals in this match. Okay, so this is a little bit interesting. Looks like as the PA announcer is announcing the starting 11, the players is basically going one by one onto the center circle, and I'm guessing as the PA announcer announced their name for the starting 11, those players basically go into the center circle, which is kind of a little bit strange way to get players into the center circle and kind of line up. You usually see both teams kind of go together with the referee to the center circle. And the referee gets this match underway. Dominican will be going from right to left, wearing the black, white, and yellow kit, while Point Loma is going to be going all white today, going from left to right, as we're underway on this beautiful afternoon here in San Rafael. The corner comes in, it's to the front post here, and it is gonna stay in play here as this one puts back into the box here, and it is over the bar there, as well, that ball somehow actually stay in the 18-yard box, as I thought for sure that that was going to go out, but it's a free kick for Point Loma on the left side. Looks like most likely they're going to try to swing this one into the box here. Is this ball flowing into the air here, and it is saved by the keeper, and it's in the back of the net there, as the goalkeeper originally made an amazing save, but unfortunately it goes right back into the path of that Point Loma attacker, and he basically hit that one into the empty net. And just like that, the Sea Lions with an early 1-0 lead here. Although again, Point Loma is winning the ball up in the field, and now that player has a chance here as he played the ball back in the middle, and it is in the back of the net there, as Point Loma has doubled that lead there, as well, that attacker had inches of space there on the attack, and all he had to do is basically puts in the ball into the middle, which he did that, and when his teammate is able to slot that one in. Point Loma have now taken a 2-0 lead and have now scored 2 goals in a span of just 4 minutes. Well, it's just been
been a disaster in these last couple of minutes from the Penguins' defensive standpoint. They got to be very careful as they might get blown away early here. And is that a foul? Yes, it is. It's going to be a free kick here for the Sea Lions. And, well, Dominican is really in deep trouble here as they gave up a free kick in a very good position. And now Point Loma has a great chance to potentially get this third goal here. Here comes the free kick, and it is in the back of the net there as Point Loma has now got the third goal as a lovely free kick that basically goes around the wall and into the back of the net. And the Sea Lions have now taken a commanding 3-0 lead, and we only have played 20 minutes into this game. Dominican player is having a little issue trying to find the ball, and instead it's going to be given away. And here comes Point Loma, and it is going to be gathered by the goalkeeper there as, well, that defender does just enough to try to put him off and not allowing that Sea Lion attacker to put a lot of power into that shot. And that is the end of the first half as the ball actually gone into someone's backyard there. But it's halftime here in San Rafael and here at Dominican University. It is the visitor Point Loma with a 3-0 lead over Dominican Penguins. So it's halftime here as it's the visitor Point Loma Sea Lions with a 3-0 lead over Dominican University Penguins. And really the big storyline here in the first half is that Point Loma scored 3 goals in a span of 7 minutes, and that happened between minute 15 to minute 22nd is the reason why they have a commanding 3-0 lead. But other than that, yeah, this first half hasn't really been very exciting in that it seemed like after that 3 goals in 7-minute goal scoring spree from the visitor, it's kind of got very stale and very slow, where both teams couldn't quite string some passes, and the final ball from both teams have been relatively poor here in the first half. But yeah, let's see how the second half is going to be. Let's see if we're going to see a couple of more goals. Obviously for Dominican University, they got to be better here in the second half, and that if they want to try to come back from a 3-0 deficit, they need to be much better on the attack and also not be very sloppy on the defensive end. And as for Point Loma, I think if they can score one more goal in this game is pretty much game, set, and match. And the referee gets the second half underway. Well, it's definitely a mountain to climb for the hosts here as they're down 3-0 in this game. And once they can, of course, get something going earlier here in the second half, looks like Point Loma most likely is going to get a victory. And obviously if they can score this next goal, I think it's pretty much game, set, and match at 4-0. Here comes Dominican here on the right side, and that one is going to hit the side netting as, well, he was maybe trying to bring that one back into the middle, and instead he elected to trying to hit that one, and it's always going to hit the side netting this early bit. They definitely had a lot of chances as here comes the Penguins again. Big chance for them to get the first goal here. Is that a handball? Referee says no, and that one is going to be blocked away there. It is going to be a corner here for the Penguins, and you can see the bench is definitely fired up about that. And they're trying to whip in the cross here that is easily cleared away. It's getting to a point where the crosses just does not work whatsoever. Though now they're going to put in another cross here, and that one is going to be blocked away. And that was actually a crucial block there to trying to concede a corner, because I think that one was actually going to be on target. Bit of a tussle to trying to get to that ball, and well, that Dominican player is showing his strength there as he launched this one up in the air, and that's a great ball here. And it is going to be over the bar there as he was trying to chip the goalkeeper. So we play an hour into this game, and it is still a 3-0 lead in favor of Point Loma. But Dominican here in the second half have been by far the better team, and they had a bunch of chances to potentially get one back in this game. However, they haven't really shown that clinical touch, and you think that eventually if they don't get this goal back here in the second half, I think this game probably is game, set, and match, and that I think Point Loma should be able to walk out here with all 3 points. And here comes Dominican again. That player is going to try to go for goal, and well, that definitely did not miss by much there. Here comes Point Loma as that player is trying to cut in here. He's trying to look for some space to shoot that one, and that one is going to be palmed away from the goalkeeper. And, well, I'll tell you what, he kind of made something out of nothing out of that as he's trying to dance around to look for some space to shoot. And when he did strike that one, it was a powerful shot that the goalkeeper is able to palm away, but it's going to be another corner here. Well, Dominican did get one back here, and they got one back thanks to a corner that was delivered into the box, and one of their player was able to head that one in. And, well, after all that pressure that Dominican has put on Point Loma has finally paid off as they're able to get one back here. Looking to try to go one-on-one there, and that's a lovely back heel here, and it is going to be saved by the keeper as, well, keeper does a good job to palm that one away in the near post, but some lovely creative play there from Dominican as they're looking to trying to get the second goal and trying to set up a grandstand finish with about 11 minutes left here in this game. I guess they're going forward on the attack here on that right side. He's able to get by that defender as he's trying to put this one back into the box, and that is going to be clear the way there as there was a man right there 4 yards out in the box, and he just completely whips that one. Here comes Dominican again, and that was a bit of a heavy touch, and in the end that's gonna go wide there as I'm not quite sure did he meant to try to take that heavy touch to set up a shot for his teammate, but in the end that shot went just a little bit too wide. So everybody is now in the box here. And that one is going to be clear the way as, well, that player had a chance to put some power on the volley, but instead, here comes Point Loma, and that player is through on goal here. Big chance to potentially kill this game off, and it is in the back of the net there, and it is game, set, and match here in San Rafael and in Dominican University as Point Loma is able to put away that fourth goal on the counter. Like I said, it is pretty much game over for Dominican as it is now a 4-1 lead in favor of Point Loma Sea Lions. So the full-time whistle have just blown a couple of seconds ago, and in the end, it was the visitor Point Loma Sea Lions with a 4-1 victory over the host Dominican University Penguins. Well, now the Dominican player is going to be heading to their fans right there. And despite the fact that they lost 4-1 here, the fans are definitely clapping them for the effort here. And I thought maybe Point Loma was going to do the same and go to some of their traveling supporter over there on the other side of the stand, but doesn't seem like that is going to be the case. So just finished here at Dominican University as in the end it was the visitor Point Loma with a 4-1 victory over Dominican Penguins. And despite the fact that Dominican University were by far the better team here in the second half, and they had bunch of chances to potentially score more than the 1 goal that they can get here in the second half, they weren't very clinical in terms of their finishing, and also they were pretty poor in terms of that final ball here, as it is pretty much the case for them throughout this game. And that, you know, Point Loma, they look very comfortable just kind of sitting in, and that their defense, despite the fact that it did bend a couple of times, didn't really break in this game, and eventually they kind of put the game away when they scored that 4th goal late on the counter attack. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, make sure you guys leave a like, smash that subscribe button, and yeah, I of course will see you guys next time with another Sporthop series episode.